This is Sofia LightJewel. I am intuitive, a spiritual healer, and Empower Love coach. And if it's the first time here, I welcome you and thank you for listening. And so, welcome to the Empower Love path. And so, what usually my videos speak about is that the Empower Love path is that we're going through this shift of like in the past all our actions had been focused on doing. The doing it represents and gives value and a sense of worth to who you are. So from the doing we were looking out to have, and in order, once we have that, we could be. So I went out into the world and I had to be successful at my career in order to have a good life, in order to be myself. And so we are shifting a complete paradigm from coming into the heart to your well-being, to your divine expression, to your purpose, to your mission in life, and the expression of truly your authentic expression, who you truly are. And so we are shifting and coming to lead from within. And so to really come to your beingness. And from your beingness, when you realize and tune in who you are and how you are being, then you go out to create, to contribute, to express. So to do in inspired action. You're being in inspired action, and that's your doing. And in being in your inspired action and you're doing and you're creating, you're having an experience. You're creating an experience that you're having, that you're experiencing, and that you're feeling, right? And so we're going through that shift. And so in this video, I wanted to share a few things about what is happening, that when collectively we have agreed to something, and that's something, let's bring the example of the pandemic. The pandemic, we collectively have agreed that to be the truth. And that truth is collectively helping us to move through our expansion. And for some, it's bringing certain experiences that are necessary for your next step in your soul's progression. And for other ones, they're bringing a complete variety of experiences. Like you can see that for some, this experience have like increase their career, and for others have decreased it. So it's all depends. All the experiences are different, and we're constantly creating. And so we're coming to a place of creating through our consciousness, being aware of our creation and co-creating with our awareness and life itself. And so I want to put out there that this experience of the pandemic will cease to exist when first of all, when we decide it is done, and we can do that. It's like, okay, I'm done with that. Energetically, it's gone. And I'm sure some of us, you in wherever place you're living, wherever place you're hearing this, your experience of the pandemic, it's depending on where you are in your internal process and where you are in that relationship with the pandemic. You might have a complete different experience than somebody else. The pandemic might feel like it's really obstructing and limiting your freedom and your life. And perhaps for you, you don't even feel the pandemic anymore where you are. So those are the layers of the reality that you're creating in alignment with what you're believing to be true for yourself and for others, for the world. And so the experience No, the experience, whatever you are experiencing in this moment, is serving a purpose for your highest and best. And so whatever you're experiencing in this moment, I want you to take just a moment to breathe in into your heart, to breathing into your body. I invite you to actually claim and state and own your own power and your own responsibility of your life. Release all the emotional attachments that are not yours. Come back into what is yours and who you are, the truth of who you are. From this place, I invite you to actually have a paper and a pen here, or you can say it out loud, but I find that it's very powerful when you write it down and it reflects. You can see that reflection back to you. And so come back to yourself, to your heart, to the truth of who you are. Tune into what is happening for me right now. What is it here to tell me? If there's a feeling, tune in to the feeling. What is this feeling communicating me? Telling me about myself and what I am believing about myself and about life. And once you have that, I want you to look at the paper and read it. And see what it came up. So what is happening for you? What is the emotion that is activated within you? What is the emotion communicating you? And what meaning are you creating about yourself and life? When you have those 4 answers and you're looking at those answers, I want you to tune in. And what is my truth? And truly, where do I want to be? What do I want? How do I want to feel? In my life? How do I want to feel and be with myself and my life? What is that emotion? And what new meaning do I have to invite, open myself to, and receive about myself and life, my life? Beautiful. So once you have that, I want you to place both papers, the one that was stating where you were, and this is the paper where you want to be. And as you have that, I want you to ask to have another paper and really tune in to what depends on me, what is beyond me. So whatever is beyond you, beyond your control, I invite you to now let it go, release it. It's beyond your control. And what depends? What is your responsibility? What depends on you? What's within your control that you can shift, that you can change, and that you can begin taking action? towards that, the second paper, the second set of questions. And once you have that, you can start beginning to take small steps. If it's 1 week, simply stating the belief system, the new belief system that needs to be in place. Do it for 1 week, just one step. The second week, when you fully feel that has been integrated, then move into a second step that perhaps is actually taking direct action, like walking, let's say, or adding something, releasing something or adding something that is actually an action, right? So I hope that was helpful. I hope that served you and add value in your life. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.